The edge of the abyss. Stop. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine you are standing on a glass balcony 80 stories up. Below you, the cars look like ants. The people are invisible specks. And the wind is howling a little too loudly in your ears. Your heart isn't just beating. It's hammering against your ribs like a trapped bird trying to break free. Your palms are slick with cold sweat. Your knees? They've turned to jelly, trembling uncontrollably. A primal voice in the back of your brain is screaming one single command over and over again. Danger. Retreat. Survive. The world starts to spin. The horizon tilts. You feel that magnetic, terrifying pull of the void. The sensation that the ground is dissolving beneath your feet. You freeze. You are paralyzed. This is not just being nervous. This is acrophobia. It is a visceral, all-consuming beast that grips millions of people by the throat, telling them that they belong on the ground. It tells them that the sky is forbidden territory. But here is the truth that the fear doesn't want you to know. You were not born to live in a cage. That pounding heart, that's energy. That fear, that is a biological mistake, a glitch in your survival software that we are going to fix. Today, we aren't just talking about coping with heights. We are talking about rewriting your brain, shattering the invisible ceiling above your head, and claiming the view that you deserve. It is time to look up. It is time to climb. Part 1. Understanding the enemy. To defeat the enemy, you must know the enemy. Acrophobia isn't a weakness of character. You aren't a coward. In fact, your brain is working too well. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors who stayed away from cliff edges survived to pass on their genes. The ones who danced on the precipice? They didn't make it. You are the descendant of the survivors. Your amygdala, the ancient alarm system in your brain, is hypersensitive. When you see a drop-off, it doesn't see a secure railing or a thick glass window. It sees death. It floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline to prepare you for a fight or a flight. But since you can't fight gravity and there is nowhere to run on a balcony, you freeze. The problem is that this alarm system is outdated. It hasn't received the software update for modern architecture, safety standards, and structural engineering. You are living in a skyscraper world with a Stone Age brain. The dizziness you feel? That's called vertigo. It happens because your eyes, which see the drop, and your inner ear, which feels your balance, are sending conflicting signals to your brain. Your brain gets confused and screams, "Abort mission!" But here is the game changer: neuroplasticity. Your brain is not carved in stone. It is plastic. It is moldable. You can retrain that alarm system. You can teach your amygdala that high does not equal unsafe. You can turn the volume down on the fear until it is nothing but a background whisper. Part 2. The mindset shift. From victim to victor. Before you take a single step up a ladder, you must change the narrative in your head. Living with a fear of heights is a life of subtraction. You subtract the rooftop parties. You subtract the scenic hikes. You subtract the glass elevators and the window seats on airplanes. You shrink your world to keep yourself safe. But safety is not the goal of life. Vitality is. You need to get angry at the fear. Get indignant. Why should a biological glitch dictate where you can go? Why should a chemical reaction deny you the breathtaking sunset from a mountain peak? Adopt the skybound mindset. This mindset says, I feel the fear, but I am the captain of this ship. My hands are sweating, but my feet will move. My heart is racing, but my eyes are open. We are not trying to eliminate fear entirely. Fear keeps us from doing stupid things like jumping off roofs. We are trying to eliminate paralysis. We want to move from panic to respect. Respect for the height, but total control over your reaction to it. Part 3. The Ladder of Courage. Your battle plan. You cannot sprint a marathon if you haven't jogged a mile. You cannot conquer Mount Everest if you can't stand on a chair. The secret to overcoming acrophobia is systematic desensitization, or, as I call it, the ladder of courage. We are going to expose your brain to heights in small, manageable doses. We will trigger the alarm, let it ring, and then, this is the key, wait for it to stop. When you stay in a scary situation without fleeing, your brain eventually realizes, wait a minute, I'm not dead. Nothing bad happened. The anxiety peaks, and then it drops. That drop is where the magic happens. That is called habituation. Here is your training program. Level 1. The digital ascent. You don't even need to leave your house. Go to YouTube. Search for POV walking on high buildings or GoPro cliff walk. Watch it on a big screen. The challenge. When your stomach drops, don't look away. Keep your eyes on the screen. Breathe deeply. Tell yourself, I am sitting on my sofa. I am safe. Do this until the videos bore you. Boredom is victory. Level 2. The physical grounding. Find a second-story balcony or a mezzanine in a shopping mall. Stand 5 feet back from the railing. Notice your anxiety level, 1 to 10. If it's a 4, take a step closer. The anchor. Hold on to something solid, a railing, a wall, a friend's arm. This tactile sensation grounds you. Stand there. Do not retreat. Wait for the adrenaline to flush out of your system. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Own that space. You are the master of the second floor. Level 3. The glass elevator. This is a classic terror trap, but an excellent training ground. Get in a glass elevator. Stand in the middle, looking at the doors, away from the glass. Ride it up and down. Next time, turn 45 degrees towards the glass. Finally, stand by the glass. Look at the horizon, not straight down. Realize that the glass is stronger than steel. You are floating, supported by engineering genius. Level 4. The Summit. Plan a hike with a view or visit an observation deck. Go with a trusted partner who knows your goal. When the panic hits, and it might, stop. Do not run back. Use the 3-point check. Are my feet on solid ground? Yes. Is there a barrier preventing me from falling? Yes. Am I currently falling? No. Therefore, I am safe. Part 4. The Toolkit. Weapons for the high ground. When you are up there and the call of the void whispers, you need weapons. Here is your arsenal. 1. The horizon hack. Never, ever look straight down at your feet or the ground far below. This triggers the vertigo conflict between your eyes and ears. Instead, lock your eyes on the horizon. Look at the clouds, the distant buildings, the mountain range. The horizon is a stable, non-moving line. It stabilizes your inner ear and calms the dizziness instantly. 2. Box breathing. Fear makes you hyperventilate. This changes the carbon dioxide levels in your blood, making you feel faint, which makes you more scared. Break the cycle. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. This is what Navy SEALs use in combat. If it can calm them under fire, it can calm you on a balcony. 3. The jelly legs counter. When your legs shake, it's because your muscles are tensing up for flight. Squeeze your thigh muscles and your glutes intentionally. Tense them hard for 5 seconds, then release. This forces the muscles to relax and stops the shaking. 4. Visualization of success. Before you go up, close your eyes and visualize yourself at the top. But don't just visualize the view. Visualize yourself being calm. See yourself smiling. Feel the wind on your face and interpret it as refreshing, not threatening. Your brain struggles to tell the difference between a vivid visualization and reality. Prime it for success. Part 5. The freedom of the sky. Why go through all this trouble? Why sweat and tremble and fight your own biology? Because the best things in life are not found on the ground floor. The ground floor is crowded. It is noisy. It is where the traffic is. But up high? That is where the perspective is. When you look down from a great height, your problems look small. The traffic jam that stressed you out, it's just a line of red lights. The city that feels overwhelming, it's just a grid of geometry. Heights give you the overview effect. It is a cognitive shift that happens when you see the big picture. It brings a sense of peace, awe, and connection to the world. Imagine standing on a mountain peak, the air crisp and thin, looking out over miles of green valleys. Imagine leaning against the railing of a rooftop bar, a drink in your hand, laughing with friends, totally at ease while the city glitters below you. Imagine sitting by the window of a plane, watching the sunrise over a sea of clouds, feeling nothing but wonder. This is not a fantasy. This is a future that belongs to you. The chains of acrophobia are made of smoke. They look heavy, but if you step through them, they vanish. Conclusion. Your ascent begins now. You have read the words. You understand the science. You have the tools. Now you have a choice. You can close this text and stay safe, comfortable, and grounded. You can continue to look at the sky as a ceiling you can never touch. Or you can decide that today is the day the cage door opens. You don't have to skydive tomorrow. You just have to stand a little taller today. Go find a step stool. Go find a second-story window. Go find a hill. Challenge the fear. Look it in the eye and say, I am in control. The world is vast, beautiful, and vertical. It has been waiting for you to join it. Do not let gravity hold your spirit down. Rise up, look out, and claim the sky.